Here are my kefir grains after they sat during the night in the refrigerator with the milk. I usually like them to fermentate one day outside, the first day with the fresh milk, and then I put the whole jar in the refrigerator for the night. And this way the kefir is a little bit more thick when I take it out. And I like it better. I'm going to strain them. I use a plastic strainer. Kefir, apparently they like plastic and not metal, although I'm using a metal spoon. Doesn't look like it's very thick, but this is how I'm draining, kind of a folding way. So I don't want to kill the grains. I like them to stay whole and not to be cut or minimized. Anyway, here is the kefir straining down there. We'll be back in a second. Here they are after quite a little activity here, folding. Right here I not only have kefir grains, but it's also the kefir buttermilk, and I also have tiny particles of fat from the milk, and I want them strained into my kefir because it tastes really good. I don't like to use skim milk. I like it just regular milk, organic, raw is excellent. And I also like to add a little bit of cream. You know, the cream that you use to make whipped cream. I add a little bit of cream. It's just the flavor is much better when it has a little bit more fat. Here it is. Right now the kefir is much more thick. Probably the last. It's really good. And I will do the same until I clear all the here are the grains. I have many grains, so I have to drain quite a few times until I finish this whole big jar with grains and buttermilk. But after folding and folding for a few minutes, here it is, and it just drains, and it's a little bit more thick now as I go to the end of draining. I reuse or make the best use out of pickle jars. Just wash them very well so the smell doesn't stay. And then here it is, next batch until I'm done. This is the last kefir strained. Flavor is excellent. I have all my kefir grains right here. They will go back in their jar. I'm not going to rinse it. I'm going to reuse it. All kefir grains go back, and I top it with milk and cream a little bit. The strainer, I am going to wash it with hot water. I do not want to wash it with soap or have any leftover from my dishcloth, anything. I just hot water, strain it really well, and rinse it. Kefir grains are topped with good milk and cream, a little bit of cream, but mostly milk, and I leave it three-quarter. I don't overfill it because it needs air to be healthy. It needs the milk, but also it needs the air for the fermentation. This will be covered with a lid and it will sit until tomorrow on the counter at about 72-75 degrees, and it will be ready after that. But I like to keep it one more day in the refrigerator, so 2 days, one on the counter and the next day in the refrigerator, and then strain them. This is my kefir. I have about 3 more jars like this, and tomorrow I'm going to make cheese out of this utilizing cheesecloth. I'm gonna drain it and it's gonna become like a ricotta goat cheese texture. Stay tuned. I will create another movie, an instructive movie for you, and and enjoy.